Greetings and welcome to Live in Love with Laura. This week I am celebrating my 27th birthday. I think with birthdays there comes a lot of ups and downs and happies and joys and memories and so many things that come with it. I don't know if you're like me, but every birthday tends to be like a little bit of a shake. It's just a good time to reflect on life and a good time to reflect on where you're at and the people in your life and all that sort of thing. I think there's just certain days in our lives that can trigger us. Holidays can be triggers, birthdays can be triggers, anniversaries of people's death can be triggers. And I think it's important to be aware and name those triggers for what they are and to also honor them. So many amazing birthday wishes and blessings, and I'm speechless just thinking about the amazing people that surround me and the love that pours through. But I think I would be inauthentic and a liar if I said that that's all there is in a birthday. This particular birthday, the birthday eve to be precise, I had a complete and total meltdown. I really don't even know how to explain it. I thought I was upset about one little thing that happened in the evening, but it had nothing to do with that. That one thing surfaced a whole load of emotion that I had no idea that was stored inside of me. I cried and I screamed and I threw things and I stomped and I got angry and roared and all kinds of different stuff. I think it's important for me to share this with you because I think a lot of times I talk about happiness and peace and joy, and all of those things truly exist, and I truly come from that place. But I also think it's important that the journey towards peace, the journey towards love, the journey towards pure joy is really having to step through mud sometimes and knowing that that's okay. It's okay to feel the emotions that come up. And that is exactly what happened for me this year. I felt my emotions to the extreme. I happened to share my birthday with my Aunt Sarah, who completed suicide in 2000. So this particular birthday was a complete rage towards her, and I was crying and yelling at her and asking her how could she do what she did, and at the same breath saying, but I get it, I understand that you're in pain and I love you and I just miss you. And I'm just bawling and screaming and crying and letting myself go through these emotions and experience this wave of grief, this wave of hurt. It can seem intense, and even when I'm telling you with a smile on my face, because these are just feelings, they're just emotions, they're just waves of energy, and we tend to shy away from them, and we tend to make them wrong, or we, sweep them under the rug and bury them with relationships or things or possessions, and we don't really feel to its purest essence. So if we don't feel those things, how can we possibly learn to feel love, peace, joy to its purity? Allow yourself to create safe space for you to explore your emotions. Instead of lashing out on the person at the grocery store, or lashing out in your car in road rage, or yelling and screaming at your friends, family, siblings, those sorts of things, and making everybody else wrong. Allow yourself the time and space to go within and to explore those deep, dark emotions in a safe way, in a way that allows you to really feel them and then let them go. So many times we feel them and we get stuck there and we get into a depression or a low energy, or we feel them and then we run 1,000 miles in crazy speeds to get to a different place because we're scared to feel them. I guess I share this with you because yes, I felt like an insane person on the eve of my birthday, but in saying that, I was also real. And sometimes we need to be real with one another in order for to support each other in our learning and in our journey. So this is me just sharing with you that there's not always a happy face, and it's not always peaches and cream and peace and doves and lollipops, although it is most of the time. To let yourself feel. Don't be scared to feel those emotions. Go deep and feel sadness when sadness comes, and feel anger when anger comes, and just yell it out and scream it out and cry it out and shake it out, because there's no space for you to hold on to that stuff. That's when pain happens. That's when fatigue happens. That's when, our body starts to show up different strains that don't necessarily need to be there. We want to shake that stuff out. I could say that I go deep in the darkness of emotions and push through it, because on the other side there's always incredible light and joy and bliss. In fact, I feel the darker and the deeper I go, the greater the bliss on the other side. So know that I share that from a place of honesty, and I share that from a place of compassion, and I share that from a place to just let you know that it's safe and it's okay to feel. Don't be scared of that. So happy birthday to you, happy birthday to me, and I am going to explore 27 things that I'm grateful for. You could do the same, and know that the older you are, the more things there are to be grateful for. Much love, happy feeling your feelings.